All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus riding solo today. All right, today we're going to look at Kris Boyd and what we can expect from him in his second year as a Minnesota Viking. Before we get into that, be sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel. Again, we'll be pumping out Viking content every single day until the season starts. And man, I cannot wait until it does. It's only May, but I'm already getting my Vikings itches everywhere, all over the place. All right, so Kris Boyd, what can we expect from our cornerback, Kris Boyd, a seventh-round pick from a year ago? Before we get into what he can bring this year, what can we expect from him this year? Let's just talk about his season last year. Kris Boyd, this was a guy who, to be honest, looked horrible, absolutely horrible early in the season. When he was out on the field in the preseason, he was lost. Didn't really look like he understood what his job was supposed to be. He always, had about 10 yards of separation between him and his receiver. He had trouble. Tackling. Just looked like he was gonna have no shot to make the team and probably end up on the practice squad. But surprisingly, he did make the actual 53-man roster. And then something very strange happened. Kris Boyd kind of found his niche as a special teamer. I can't remember exactly when it happened, but it was, I think, close to midway through the season. Suddenly you'd see Kris Boyd come flying down, be the first man down, either downing the punt, making the tackle. And he wasn't, he was getting pumped when he was, if he hit somebody. You could tell it was a role he was beginning to relish and really started to excel in. And it was getting him pumped up, and he really seemed to love it. And as he got better and better on special teams, he started seeing more and more time on defense. I think the special teams gave him some confidence, and his play was much better. He wasn't allowing a huge cushion to his receiver anymore. He was making tackles. He actually appeared in 16 games. He finished the season with 22 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. Let's see. He did have 1 pass breakup. So from where he was in the preseason to where he finished was just a huge gain. To see him come as far as he did was great to see. It shows that he takes coaching seriously. He's a player who can be coached up and be taught what to do, and he'll do it. But man, projecting what this guy is going to do this year is very, very, very hard. The Vikings brought in, those 2 rookies, Jeff Gladney with a first-round pick and Cam Dancer with a third-round pick. They're going to be in the mix. Mike Hughes, he's probably in line to start. Holton Hill should be in line to start. So where does Boyd fall? That's the question, and it's hard to answer at this point. Without really having any OTAs, mini camps at this point, who knows when the preseason is going to get started? It's hard to say when we'll get an idea how Kris Boyd has progressed over the offseason. But to write him off, I think would be a huge mistake. Really, Mike Hughes hasn't done that much, hasn't started that many games. He shouldn't just be seen as set in stone to start. I think there should be competition. And Kris Boyd, if he continues to progress like he has, he could push for one of those starting jobs. Realistically, though, I think it's going to be one of those rookies. Hughes, Hill is your top 3. Boyd's going to probably fill in, and hopefully he continues to be a special team stallion. As far as his numbers go, oh God, this is tough. I think he does a little bit better. I think he gets 35 tackles, maybe an interception, a couple more pass breakups. I do think he will be rotated in more frequently than many may think. And I'm not going to write him off as not getting one of those starting jobs. So I think Kris Boyd, you're going to see a lot of number 38 next year. I think he's going to continue to progress, and I like what I've seen from him so far. And from where I was on him early to where I am now is just a complete 180. And I hope he can keep progressing, keep getting better, because the more competition we can get in our cornerback group is going to just benefit everybody. So I expect Kris Boyd to be even better and to continue to progress and take that next step in 2020. All right, that's all I got for today. We'll be back later in the week with, who knows, probably another video about what to expect on somebody. So until then, Lupagus, I'm saying goodbye. Bye.